I come again providing you information regarding my injustice plight against the state of South Carolina. And yes, I have taken the state of South Carolina to task, and there's more to come. This case is regarding Clarence B. Jenkins versus South Carolina Human Affairs Commission, which the state of South Carolina was represented by Richardson Plowden Law Firm, which they paid out thousands of dollars to keep what they did to me a secret, and to keep you in the dark, and to prevent the state of South Carolina from being known as a racist state, which it is. Now, this case went on for years. The second case is Clarence B. Jenkins Jr. versus South Carolina Department of Employment Workforce, South Carolina Budget Control Board, and the Office of South Carolina Governor. And this case went on for years as well, which the state of South Carolina paid out thousands of dollars to keep you in the dark and keep the secret of what they did to me hidden. The third case, that the state of South Carolina went out and hired private attorneys to fight one non-attorney because they knew I had the evidence, the facts, the law on my side. And they knew I was very competent. And they knew one other thing too. They knew that I wanted to hold them accountable for what they have done. And there's one more other case that's not in these documents, where the state of South Carolina has went out and hired private attorneys to fight this injustice. Now the question should come to you, what would make the state of South Carolina go out and hire private attorneys to fight one non-attorney, never went to law school, do not have a law degree? Because what they did was discriminatory, it was retaliation, it was a conspiracy, and was a cover-up to deny civil rights violation. And so here's our documentation of the effort that I went in order to attain justice. I have not attained the required justice, but that does not mean that the fight is over. And this is why those who should be accountable to me, you will now be confronted as why when I came to you and you did not. And so justice is still required. And many of those in the legal profession, state government, political association, did everything they could, or they did nothing to assist me. And now, we are going to let the chips fall where they may. And if we get a chance to pick them up, we'll pick them up. If we don't get a chance to pick them up, then we won't pick them up. And at the end of the day, we will say it is well. But justice is still required.